You'll hear how this sweet boy was rescued by our emergency animal medical technicians, and we'll tell you about the life-saving care he received by our compassionate medical staff, how you can help pets just like him. Plus, how you can request on-demand puppy cuddles at your school, office, or workplace with the Arizona Humane Society's Cuddle Bunch program. And we have a special few critters for you to meet on the show today as well. We'll tell you about Eliza Bunny and how to care for a pet rabbit. But first, I want you to meet my extra sweet co-host here, Mr. Magoo. And just like the cartoon character, this little chihuahua manages to get himself out of precarious situations with just a little bit of luck. He was found by our animal rescuers in an alley with badly injured eyes, and he was in a lot of pain. Our veterinarians decided that his eyes were, because they were inoperable, would have to be surgically removed, and he spent the last few weeks in a foster home where he enjoyed the companionship of other dogs and daily walks, and his favorite thing, though, is splashing around in a shallow pool of water. He is such a water-loving dog. It's just remarkable how resilient animals are, and Mr. Magoo here navigates well for a blind dog having no eyes. He's such a sweetheart. You can meet him today at our Sunny Slope campus. Now, these two kitty friends of ours are Bonnie and Clyde, and you better hang on to your heartstrings because these two will steal your heart in just a second. Perry, thankfully you have a few extra helping hands with you to help out with these rowdy kitties.
I do. I wouldn't be able to handle them myself, so I'm glad that Madison and Caden are here with me. Madison, how old are you?
Good.
How old are you?
6.
6. And Caden? 10. 11 today, right? Yeah. So happy birthday to Caden. It's his birthday today. So these guys did something really special for us. They made us some things for our animals in the shelter, some rope toys and some kitty cozies. So tell us about these. You guys made these?
Yes. Yeah.
And it took you a long time, I would imagine, right?
Yes.
And do you have pets at home?
Yes.
And what do you have?
We have a kitten and we have a Jack Russell Terrier.
A Jack Russell Terrier and a kitten. And did the kitten use the kitten cozy?
She tried to get on.
She tried to get on. Okay, very good. I understand you made, I think, 19 of these cozies, which is a great craft for kids to make. And we have 60 of the rope toys that they made right here. So this is an excellent craft for kids to do. And Bonnie and Clyde right here. Madison, first of all, why did you decide to make these for the shelter?
Because the animals are really cute.
And there's a lot of them.
And there's a lot of them, and they really want to be loved. And they want to find a home. And first, when they get out of the carriers, they're excited. They think, oh yeah, I'm getting it home.
And they really, really appreciate them too in our shelter, as I'm sure you see if you come down and visit us. These guys, Bonnie and Clyde right here, are strays. They were not roaming the countryside, roaming banks. They were just roaming the Phoenix area. Good Samaritan found them and brought them in. They were a little banged up, went to our Second Chance Animal Trauma Center, and here they are available now, and they are a cute duo looking for that forever home, Bonnie and Clyde. And Madison and thing for you for the little work you did for us. These are Humane Hero Awards that we give to people who have done special tasks for us, and you guys really, really deserve this. So thank you so much again for making the cozies and the rope toys. And I think we have some future veterinarians in our care right here.
I think so, Perry. Thanks to Caden and Madison for being on the show. We'll have you help us with a few of our furry friends as well as we go on and introduce you to more adoptable pets. And speaking of which, this here is Chico, and the Arizona Humane Society's Parvo Puppy ICU specializes in the treatment of dogs with the deadly parvo virus. We had a 90% success rate last month, and Lisa, Chico here is one of the dogs who survived this horrible disease.
Yes, Chico was found by some good Samaritans, and literally he was so sick that he couldn't even lift his head. He had to be carried into our admissions department. Chico here was found to be suffering from the parvovirus. It's a horribly deadly virus for puppies, and if they aren't vaccinated at a young age. So please make sure you have your puppies vaccinated before you take them out to any public areas. But Chico here was in one of our kennels, and with our talented parvo staff, he was able to get his IV fluids and his medication, and he was a great patient for about 2 weeks back there. But now he is happy, healthy, spunky, and has been cleared by our veterinarians Chico is just one of 300 dogs and puppies this year that we have already saved in the Parvo Ward. So kudos to everybody there who does such a great job. Chico thanks you, and now it is Chico's time to find a forever home. He's about 38 pounds, and he's only 8 months old, so he's going to get probably a little bit bigger. He's a foxhound mix, and he is going to make a wonderful pet and a wonderful family member. He'll benefit from having a big yard. He's very playful.
The Arizona Humane Society's Circle of Friends is a special group of donors whose contributions $1,000 or more go specifically towards spay-neuter efforts. And next Thursday, it's our monthly It's Hip to Snip event, where you can have your pet spayed or neutered at either of our veterinary clinics for just $20. Check-in time's at 6 a.m., but space is limited, so do arrive early. There's more information and pre-surgery instructions on our website. It's azhumane.org. Now, with over 180 certified dog breeds, finding the right dog to fit your lifestyle can be difficult. So, every week we feature a particular breed, and Perry, today we're featuring the Chinese Crested.
He's giving you the backside of him, but he turns around for a little look occasionally, so he's a really sweet little boy. The Chinese Crested, you would think this would be a dog that would come from China. That is most likely not the case here. They don't know for sure, but this dog probably has its origins in Africa and possibly with the hairless dogs out of Mexico also. They actually come in two varieties. You see there the hairless thing, and the doggy in the middle is a powder puff. So they actually come in two varieties, and really they actually you can see both in the same litter. So it's very, very unique doggy right here. They do have human-like skins, so when you're in the sun with them, make sure that they have a lot of lotion on them. They do require some care that way. This guy is 8 years young. He is a very, very sweet little boy. His owner became ill, and that's why Billy is with us right now. The Chinese Crested, a fairly new breed, came to the United States and became an AKC registered dog in 1991. The reason why the word Chinese is in there, they were most likely used by the Chinese aboard their boats as ratters. And so here we have the beautiful Billy, Chinese Crested.
Very interesting facts. Thank you, Perry, for sharing all that info with us. Now, come on out and support the Arizona Humane Society by attending the Mesa Charity Car Show on September 3rd. More than 100 vintage, classic, and modified cars, trucks, and motorcycles will be on display. And to vote for your favorite, simply stuff their ballot box with money, and all of those will be given to the homeless animals at our shelter. Wagon Wheels, our mobile adoption vehicle, will also be there on site with plenty of cuties looking for new homes. More info and upcoming events at azhumane.org. Now, Bridget is a 4-year-old shepherd mix who would just love to have a home where she could hang out and chill with someone. Lisa, she's a very mellow doggy.
She is a great, and she's a small-sized shepherd. She's full-grown. She's 4 years old, 43 pounds. So if you love the shepherd but don't want a 100-pound dog running around your house, Bridget will be a wonderful choice for you. She was an injured stray, and she's one of the thousands that was helped by our Second Chance Animal Trauma Center. She was found running as a stray with some wounds on her neck that have healed up and a little bit of antibiotics and love. And Miss Bridget here now is looking for her family. She is going to be a mellow dog. We've found her to be very calm and very shy at the shelter. So give her a minute. She might even have to be carried to come meet you. I don't think she's been on a leash much, so she's going to need help learning how to be confident on a leash. Our trainers have worked with her a little bit to try to get her confident enough to be leashed up and come out of the kennel. She's very shy, sweet, but training is a wonderful way to bond with your animal, and it teaches them confidence, and at the same time, she'll learn to love the leash. So come and meet Bridget. She is 4 years old and looking for her forever family.
Beautiful dog she is. Thanks, Lisa. All right, Game of Thrones fans, this two very cute kitties for you to meet, named after the latest craze in television series. Perry, today we have two of your favorite characters making their TV debut.
Right, brother and sister on the TV show, and brother and sister in real life here. Rickon and Sansa came in a little too light for us. They weren't that 2 pounds they needed to be, so they went off to a foster home for about 3 weeks or so, and the foster mom said these are great kitties. They are both purring machines. She said purrs, and they particularly like the multi-track tier play ball things that they play with. So make sure that if you get these guys, you have those kind of toys in your home because they're very, very smart and very, very active. You know, these guys, they said, were fostered, and just this week alone, we had 60 animals go into foster homes. That's a fraction of what we actually need. We have hundreds more waiting. So if you could find it in your heart right now to become a foster volunteer, it's a spectacular program. We are actually going to be doing a foster forum on August the